So by the time everybody is joining us, is there anyone who would like to share their previous experience in these sessions? Before that, I'd also like to mention that we have some very exciting goodies for anyone who comes out with a great experience to share with us all. So I can see there are a lot of participants with us right now. Come on, guys. You just have to speak a few lines on your experience and you can earn a goodie as out of that.
Come on, guys, volunteer yourselves.
Okay, so Rajat says that he has missed the previous sessions. That's all right, Rajat.
Abhishek,
To add on here, Rajat, all the sessions are available on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, go check them out.
Abhishek Khanna says all the sessions are very innovative. Come on, Abhishek, turn on your camera. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, now you have been trapped because this tells us that you have been joining our sessions regularly.
That's good.
Yeah, Rajat played it safe. Come on, guys. This is one of the advantages of having these sessions online, you know. You don't have to see such a great audience in front of your eyes and you can speak freely.
Don't know you guys well, so you can interact with us.
In case you want to come up, you can just raise your hand and we'll unmute from our side.
Yes, anyone who wants to share their experience with us, kindly raise your hands. We're getting pretty good responses in the chat. That's a start.
But that's not the challenge. The students who will come up will only get the goodies. So
Yeah.
It's just about sharing your experiences, nothing much.
Yeah, so guys, please don't assume that writing comments in the chat is going to get you goodies because we have Abhishek. Great.
Okay.
Can we please give the rights to Abhishek to unmute his mic?
Hello, am I audible?
Abhishek,
Yeah, Abhishek, we can hear you.
Yeah, the sessions were very great. Like Abdul Bari sir, Ishan Bhaiya, and Tanmay Bhaiya also. It was all very good and all informative sessions. And the last session on blockchain tech was also very good. The chat was also very interactive, and we got to learn a lot from it.
All right. Thank you so much, Abhishek. All you guys should take inspiration from Abhishek. He has come up and shared his experience with us all. Thank you so much, Abhishek. Please mention your UID in the chat box.
Guys, please volunteer yourselves. 2 participants raised hand. Okay.
We have Dipesh. Dipesh, please unmute yourself so that we can hear you.
Please give them lights.
We can.
I'm unable to start my camera.
Not audible, Dipesh.
Am I audible now?
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah, I don't know why I am unable to switch on my camera.
No worries.
Okay, I will just say. So I have attended all the sessions till now. I have also switched on my cameras in all of them. So yeah, so we inaugurated. I would say I would just rank sessions. I loved Isan Bhiya's session, and I loved Abdul Bari's session, and I would say the third one will go to the Tanmay Bhiya's session. Last session was an interactive one because we had she just finished her slides very quickly. I think it's finished in less than 40 minutes. And after that, we had a long Q&A part for over 30 minutes. I like those kind of sessions more where we get to know what we want to know. Those kind of sessions are informative. And other than that, Abdul Bari's session was informative as he gave us some crux about data structures in that session. So either way is good. But if we go to Isan Bhaiya's session, and where he first took his time and told what he wanted to tell us, and then we got to take some of the questions. There was some of Bhaiyas were there who asked some of their um, confusion they had in the career, like making a team of something. Those were the some of kind of the questions. So every session till now has been formative for me, and I have liked the way the IEEE USB has made these possible. I am also a member of IEEE USB. Um,
Okay,
so
Oh,
Ritesh,
that's
so
great to learn.
Thank you so much.
So we need to make a humble request to Aishman. So please note the UIDs, right?
okay, all right.
Yes, ma'am.
And guys, I
Yeah.
want to ask one important question. How many of you are IEEE member? Because we have two big surprises since it's in our total on IEEE USB event. So those surprises or the intended goes to only IEEE members. They can be from CU, they can be from outside, right? So I request Sonali and Ayushman to note down the UIDs. If anybody is an IEEE member, please write IEEE USB underscore your UID. So I'll unreveal the things at the end of the session.
All right, ma'am.
So even Sandeep Kaur wants to say something, right? I request the host to please unmute Sandeep.
Um, Good evening, everyone. So, my name is Sandeep Kaur. As you were talking about, we should give our thoughts on the session. So, I just want to say more about our society too. I think the success of the session is not only because of the speaker, it's because of the team. So, when I want to share this experience, when I came to uni and I have attended some sessions, I thought that it is only a session and we just have to like attend it. They just create an online session. And I wasn't aware about this. This session for organizing a session, there is a whole committee who are organizing this session, who are giving their 100%. So it was very nice, it was very motivating. Also inspires me that how team works, how the sessions created, how speaker come. It was a great experience. I just want to say that I wasn't in that team, but now I am in the team. I know how it feels when a session goes very good, when our speakers, our audience enjoys the speaker. So I think that it is the best experience to be the part of these sessions, and I have attended all the sessions. It was an amazing, it was very informative, and I will attend all the sessions in further phases also. That's what I want to say.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sandeep. So now that it's set a chain of, I can see a lot of hands are being raised now. So I guess Abhishek was motivation for all of them after all.
Yeah, and guys, today there is a special thing that you are able to earn a paid internship, right? So our speaker is going to unfold many things today. So stay connected and do share your regular feedback with us and do register yourself on website so that it would be very easy for us to like assess you or to get insights from you. And also whatever the information we want to share, a single platform is here. It's completely on our website. In case you find anything missing on our website, please mention so that there is always a scope of improvement. So we are ready to work on ourselves again.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. So those of us who are left with sharing our experiences, you're all going to get a chance, maybe towards the end. Now, without further ado, let me just wish a very pleasant evening to all of our members who have joined us for this amazing session ahead. Today, I, Sonali Dubey, along with my co-host,
Ayushman.
will be your guiding light for the upcoming event. Nothing makes us happier than to see you all actively participating in this session on AI and blockchain. We are overjoyed to have you here, and we assure you that you're going to leave with much better insights. Our event is being co-sponsored by AICTE Spices Scheme and IEEE Student Sparks, taking place as a part of Asia's largest technical event, Tech Invent 2022. It is my greatest pleasure and responsibility to send a hearty welcome to everyone on behalf of IEEE Chandigarh University Student Branch.
We are extremely privileged to welcome Mr. Ashutosh Shukla, who is expert in AI, machine learning, data science, macroprocessor, and fuzzy logic. Also, he has guided more than 50 projects using the mentioned skills. So, your learning and your experiences is bound to propel us to work harder. Thank you for taking out your valuable time. We are obliged to have you here. We are moreover elated to have with us all the department heads and the faculty members for the important time by gracing our session with their presence.
We acknowledge our guests. We acknowledge all our guests as well. It's rightly said that you just have to have guidance to lead you in the direction until you can do it yourself. This obligates me to introduce our mentors, our very essential members, none other than our esteemed dignitaries, IEEE Branch Counselor, Ms. Sugandha Sharma, and Dr. B. Priestley Shan, Dean Academic Affairs. We sincerely acknowledge our guest, Ms. Manvi Bansal also, who's joined us today. Thank you very much, ma'am, for being with us. Now, moving on, I invite Ms. Sugandha, ma'am, to present us with the welcome address.
Thank you, Sonali, for inviting me. So, guys, my name is Sugandha Sharma, and I'm the branch counsel of IEEE USB. Along with this, I'm the assistant dean for co-curricular and professional bodies. I hope you guys are knowing me well, and if there is any gap, you are open to ask any questions as well, right? So, guys, we have a clear and a defined theme for Tech a Month. That is, we just want to give you a roadmap for different career options. Like, we know that currently the society is very much influenced with CSC, and that too everyone thinks I need to be pro in coding. So here we just want to change the myth. Coding is not the only parameter. Coding is not the only roadmap for your success. Here we have unfold blockchain, AI, a number of things for you. So please attend the sessions. I hope we are actually trying to help you out with the best of your career options. So today we will be having one of the most amazing session on artificial intelligence, and I welcome you all for the next session. Over to you, Ayushman.
Now, I would like to invite Sir to please share his experiences and knowledge. Is Ashutosh Sir there in the meeting?
I think Sir has joined us.
Yeah.
Sir, I hope you can hear us all. Guys, please just bear with us. I'm sure Sir will be with us in a minute.
Sir is already here. Ashutosh sir, we are not able to hear you. Please check your connection once.
So if you could just check if, because the audio isn't getting through. Well, for such a great session ahead, I think we can afford to wait for sort of a few more minutes, right? This is the build up for the session.
Meanwhile, guys, I would like to announce some important surprises which I want to unfold in the end of the session. Since Sir is facing some network issue, let's utilize this time. So, guys, we will be having the two most outstanding events, specially and dedicated for IEEE members. They can be Chandigarh University students or they can be outside students as well. So, guys, we will be sharing the date soon. The first thing is we are planning to have a movie night in Chandigarh University with all the IEEE USB members. Second thing, we will be having one culture night as well. Since after 2 years, we are going to meet in person in offline mode. And I'm really happy to share IEEE USB is India's #1 student branch in India Council, right? But unfortunately, due to COVID times, we are not able to meet it. So currently, I'll take the pleasure and invite you all for the movie night as well as culture night for Chandigarh University IEEE student branch students. And guys, those who are not a member of IEEE, there will be few slots. Sorry to be little bit selfish. There will be only few slots which will be available to the open audience, right? So if you want to grab your seat, do reserve your seats at the earlier. Otherwise, the seats will be open for regular students. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. I think the audience is just getting excited about listening to the upcoming surprises for them.
Where to reserve? You everything and every information will be on our website. It's still in process. Like there are certain things which are going on. We will be releasing the final date as well. And one more important thing in cultural night, who will be performing in cultural night? Any guesses? Don't worry, guys. The link will be available on website. Any guesses who will be? No. Since it's a student branch, the events and the entire events and entire proposal, entire teamwork is by the students for the students. So I know maximum of you actually missed your freshers, right? In 2021 batch, total on COVID batch. So let's relive the moment and you guys are open. Oh my God, Shansar is going to perform. Great. So guys, who are going to perform? We will be releasing one like registration link for all the IEEE USB members and non-members, and you will be submitting your 1-minute video. So there are a number of performances, and the best 3 will be selected out of you who are going to perform offline, live with us, and we will be reliving the moment back to COVID normal times, and we will be enjoying the moment, right? So Ashutosh sir, can you please check if you're now making audio possibility as well? So let me ask one more query. So can anyone tell me when IEEE Day is celebrated? Any guesses? Even the anchors can also participate if they know it.
3rd of October, ma'am, I suppose.
Yes, you are audible.
3rd of October, I suppose.
4th October.
Okay.
how
3rd
many
of
of you have-
October, 4th of October. Okay.
Guys, how many of you have Googled it? I can see some people writing Google, okay, right?
Mm-hmm. 1st October. 2nd October. 3rd October, 4th October, 5th October. You are very close. Since IEEE Day is usually celebrated on the first week of October. So being a IEEE member, let's find out the correct date by the end of the session. Right? And second thing, the third thing, not the second thing. First thing, we have movie night. Second thing, we will be having culture night. And third thing, how many of you are actually interested to have a trip or a networking activity among us? Seeing Ayushman is like man mein laddu phoota. Right? Sonali is also a part of it.
Yes, ma'am. I think there's absolutely no one here who isn't, who wouldn't want to be a part of this.
Actually, I'm really happy that we are coming back to the normal life. I hope we will retain it for longer as well.
Yes, ma'am, definitely.
Yeah. So we will be having a trip in the most probably in the last week of September or in the first week of October. Right? So you can share your ideas, and to add on this, you can share the best quotation as well. So again, the trip will be for the students and by the students. So best quotation will be selected and the destination will be suggested as well. So even the person who get the best quotation, their trip will be fully sponsored by IEEE USB. Sonali, I think Sonali has checking out Google. Let's find out the best quotation.
I was actually gonna do that, ma'am.
Yeah.
I think you can read my face.
Yeah. So that is the only reason we always say Guru is Guru.
Right.
And one more thing we have left to add in the end of Tech a Month, there will be 3 memberships which are going to be fully sponsored by IEEE USB. That is applicable only to the new members. So the last day for registration is 20th of August, right? So by 20th, please do register and share your interest. And depending on 2 different quizathon competitions, right? I hope you are checking our website regularly. The winners, the top 3 winners will be will be getting the 100% sponsorship of their IEEE student membership. The only one condition which implies your score, plus you need to be the student of Chandigarh University student branch. Sorry, you need to be the student of Chandigarh University, right? Speaker is already there, Maharishi. I think sir is having some network issue. Sir is already with us.
Guys, till that time we can have some good amount of interaction with all of you. It's still a golden time because I believe that there is some technical issues, and being into online mode, we have got used to it, right? So soon as speaker will be, I believe he or she must be facing some issues. So that we can have some interaction, right, guys? So I was seeing that we were talking about trades, we were talking about so many things. Angan, can you just confirm that I'm audible properly? Ayushman, Sonali, both of you? Yeah. So, but before that, I'll be requesting all of you to kindly switch on your videos. I'm enabling the video option is enabled for all of you. So kindly switch on your videos. This will be really great for all of us to interact among each other, and definitely today we're going to have some good surprises. So many good things today we're going to have it, and we are really also honored to have Manvi Bansal ma'am. So, ma'am, we are really happy to have you. Till the speaker joins, if you want to share your blessings with us, we are really happy to listen to you.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having us. And I think sir is facing some technical issues. I think he'll be able to switch on his presentation and share it with us in another 2 minutes. Till the time, I just want to know what all questions do you have in mind? Why have you come here today? And what are you thinking? What questions will be answered today? And I'm a career counselor. I've been helping students for 13 years with studies in India and abroad. So feel free to think that, what basically you can do after your bachelor's or master's, how employable is a degree in computer science or AI. And please ask a lot of questions. We are here to help you guys to see and guide you that, what makes you employable, what kind of jobs are there in India and abroad, and how you can optimize your knowledge to actually gain success. All right. So please, raise your hands if you have any questions that you want us to answer today. We'll be more than happy to take it. And I think like, how Sugandha and your team mentioned that we have a lot of surprises and we have a lot of internship opportunities, and we are really looking forward to unveil that to all of you. So Ashutosh sir, are we okay with the, mic now? Can we go ahead? I'm not able to hear him. Can anybody else hear him?
No, ma'am.
I think he's
No,
still-
no.
Sir, I believe that audio is off from your desktop end only. So if it's possible, kindly switch it on. Because you're able to unmute yourself on Zoom, but there's some glitch from your desktop side. So no worry, guys. Sir will be joining us very soon. But till that time, we are having a great career guide with us, Manvi ma'am, and including that, we are having Sugandha ma'am, me itself. So we'll be having some fun and some talks also regarding all of these things. So I can see few of the questions. There is one question first of IEEE. So my dear friend, there are so many perks of joining IEEE. The biggest perk of joining IEEE is that you're going to get opportunity to volunteer for one of the biggest organizations, or rather should say one of the biggest professional body of Chandigarh University. And including that, we are also working definitely on technical fields, like different technical.
Everyone.
Yes, Ashutosh sir, you are here. We can hear you now.
Yeah, yes, sir. Now you're audible somewhat. Sir, kindly can you unmute yourself and let us know, please? Okay, so I was talking about the benefits of IEEE. So including that, there are a number of benefits, like we are also working on patents, research papers, projects. Ashutosh sir, if you have unmuted yourself, still you are not audible to us.
Vaibhav, I think there is one clear solution for this problem. Sir has to leave the session and he has to join again.
Right. So sir, please can you rejoin the session?
He has to check his network, right? And he has to join again. I think there is some technical glitch from his side. So your screen is visible to us. Your presentation is visible to us. I hope we are audible to you.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. So before starting about the roadmap of AI ML and the blockchain, I would like to give you a very brief introduction of the AI ML and the blockchain. You all very well aware about these terminologies nowadays, AI ML and the blockchain. Now, what is this artificial intelligence and what is the machine learning, and how can you make your career? But before that, I think I would like to give a very brief introduction of AI and ML. What is this AI? AI is the capability of a computer system which mimic the human behavior or which mimic the human like a logic sense and all these things. While machine learning, what is the machine learning then? We bit confused. Actually, the machine learning is what the subset of the AI. Whenever we said that we are working on the AI or we are working on the machine learning, more or less sometime it has a same sense. For the machine learning, it is very necessary that we must have the data, we must have the raw data, or we must have the historical data. Now, these are the few questions which will arise in your mind. Are AI and machine learning are the same? How are AI and machine learning are connected? So for the very question, what are AI and machine learning are the same? While AI machine learning are very closely connected, as I told you earlier, the machine learning is considered to be the subset of AI, and the deep learning is considered to be the subset of the machine learning. To make any system of the intelligent, it is required some process, it requires some algorithm, and that algorithm is the machine learning. How AI and machine learning work together? These are the few steps. AI machine step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4. In step 1, an AI system built using machine learning and other techniques machine learning model created. Machine learning models means here the types of model, like as we have numbers of machine learning models: supervised model, unsupervised model, reinforcement model, supervised, unsupervised. Under these there are some categories of KNN model, of logistic regression model, like these models. Data scientists optimize the machine learning model based on the pattern in the data. Here a new terminology introduced, that is a data scientist. Now, who is the data scientist? The data scientist is the person who give the information, or who extract the information from the raw data, or make that data usable for the ML or AI model, for designing the model and for the processing. Now, as for the application concern, it has a great application in retail, banking, finance. Am I audible to everyone now?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay, fine. Cybersecurity, transportation. So you all guys are from the CSC background or from the other background also?
The majority of us are in CSE.
From the CSC. In year currently, anyone in second year, third year, or mixed?
So we have mixed audience today.
Okay, fine. So
Even
I
we
suppose
have
you all
faculty.
heard about all these terminologies.
Yes, sir. We have faculty
So
members
you are
as
not
well.
new about these terminologies, no?
We do have some
These are
research
the
scholars
application
as
of
well.
the. Okay, nice, very nice. So the basic application of the AI and machine learning in cyber security, in transportation, GPS system, healthcare, monitoring, sales, and marketing. I am very bit faster because at 7:50 I have another meeting. So before that I will complete this. And do you have any idea about the blockchain? Basic idea?
Yes, sir, we are
Blockchain.
sort of familiar with the concepts.
Okay, nice, very nice. So blockchain, this terminology arises. Can you tell me in which year this terminology arises? ये किस टाइम पे आया है सबसे पहले?
2009, I suppose, sir.
Actually, this terminology arises in 1991, but due to the Bitcoin, the blockchain arises most. Bitcoin is the first thing in which the blockchain implemented. और उसी की वजह से हमको ये लगा कि हाँ ब्लॉकचेन कोई टर्मिनोलॉजी है, और अदरवाइज ब्लॉकचेन टर्मिनोलॉजी 1991 में हो चुका था, इस पे स्टार्ट हो चुका था, इनिशिएट हो चुका था ये. ठीक है. सो इन बेसिकली ब्लॉकचेन, व्हाट डज ब्लॉकचेन डू? ब्लॉक a single block contain information, and that information, these the three phases of this block is represent a data, hash, and hash of the previous block. Now what is this hash and hash of the previous block? The data, it totally depend upon which type of data is this. जैसे कि अभी हमने बिटकॉइन की बात की, तो बिटकॉइन में जो भी डेटा होगा, इट इज वेरी ऑब्वियस कि ये कुछ मनी से रिलेटेड डेटा होगा, आपको मैंने कहीं ट्रांसफर करना होगा, लाइक दिस ओनली. so that data is money oriented or some fintech data. This hash is that code generated. अगर वहां पे आप कोई भी चेंज करते हैं उस डेटा में, किसी भी प्रकार का आप कुछ इंट्रूडर्स डिटेक्शन होता है, कुछ भी लाइक दैट ओनली, that hash will be also changed. This hash act as a fingerprints, like this was the data from to an amount, a very I have taken the Bitcoin example here. And this, what is this hash? This is the just like a fingerprints. This is a very unique sort of code for this particular data only. What is this previous hash? We can understand by this diagram. This will be one of the information, and I have to send this information through this here. Now once the data is in this phase, the hash will be generated 1z8f, like this is the code, and previous hash is 000, because this is the very first initial stage of the data. At the second stage, or for the second person, the hash will be 6BQ1 and the previous hash will be this one. So like this. In case if we do any some mischievous works like this, if we change data, and if this person will change the data here, then he has to be change this hash also. But at the next stage, this hash and this previous hash will not be similar. So it means we will conclude that there is some issue in this transaction. Like this is the one of the security reason, and there are the two basic methods. It works on peer-to-peer as and the work of proof method. I'm not going in detail of that. Now LinkedIn, I suppose you all have the profile of the LinkedIn on the LinkedIn. In 2020, the LinkedIn most top 10 skills, if we talk about the top 10 skills, so the blockchain is the most demanding skills as per the LinkedIn survey. So how can this demand companies and application? These are the companies in which you can work out. IBM, Accenture, and Google. A lot of the companies are there. Mostly these are nowadays these are work on the fintech companies. Blockchain developer, this is the most important slide for you guys. If you want to be a blockchain developer, then there are two types: application developer and the other one is the core developer. Now 90% of the person involved in the application developer, by 10% involved in the core developer. What is this application developer? Every application developer means already there is existence of the blockchain, and you have to just work it out, or you have to just add some features of in that particular blockchain application. For that you need a two basic language: Solidity and the JavaScript. If you are very much sound on the JavaScript and Solidity as well, 99% your problem will be solved. 99% you will become the application developer. Solidity can be a very new world for you. Have you heard about this language, Solidity language? आप में से किसी ने सुना है इस पे, मतलब कभी देखा है इसको, सॉलिडिटी लैंग्वेज को वर्क किया हुआ है?
Not really, sir.
ओके, तो सॉलिड, अगर आपको एक्चुअली में ब्लॉकचेन डेवलपर पे काम करना है या बनना है ब्लॉकचेन डेवलपर के लिए, तो जावा तो नो डाउट आप लोग के सिलेबस में है, इट इज इन योर सिलेबस एंड यू हैव टू वर्क आउट ऑन द जावा. But apart from this, if you have a very sound knowledge of this solidity, then in a very first stroke you can become an application developer in blockchain field. अब अगर हम कोर की बात करते हैं, व्हाट इज द कोर डेवलपर मींस? द 10% ऑफ द पीपल आर इंडल्ज इन दिस कोर डेवलपर. दिस कोर डेवलपर मींस व्हिच दे स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द स्क्रैच. तो इसके लिए आपको गो लैंग्वेज पे काम करते हैं, C++ पे और रस्ट पे. क्लियर है? इसमें आपको जो मुझे ऐसा लगता है, व्हाट आई फील सो दैट C++ इज वेरी कॉमन लैंग्वेज, जावास्क्रिप्ट एंड पाइथन एज वेल यू कैन वर्क इट आउट. जो आपके लिए नया लैंग्वेज रहेगा, जो आपको सीखना चाहिए, मुझे ऐसा लगता है सॉलिडिटी एक मतलब as far as the time frame concerned, within 2 to 3 months you will be able to work on blockchain if you know about the solidity. JavaScript, अच्छा, solidity and JavaScript are very much similar. If you have sound knowledge of JavaScript, then you can easily learn the solidity. Python is very much easy for everyone irrespective of any of the branch. बट मोस्टली काम आपका ये मान के चलिए कि सॉलिडिटी और जावास्क्रिप्ट पे ही होगा. ठीक है? टूल्स एंड टेक्निक्स, अब अगेन ये आपके सारे कंप्यूटर के ही चीजें हैं. जावास्क्रिप्ट जिसपे कि आप प्रोग्रामिंग करेंगे, जावास्क्रिप्ट की जो लाइब्रेरीज आप यूज करते हैं, रिएक्ट जेएस, नोड जेएस, एक्सप्रेस जेएस एंड web3.js. यहाँ पे एफ और बी का मतलब है फ्रंट एंड और बैक एंड. व्हाट इज दिस फ्रंट एंड एंड बैक एंड? कई लोग जो फ्रंट एंड मींस होता है कि जो वेबसाइट के जो फ्रंट पेजेस होते हैं वो फ्रंट एंड हो गया, और बैक एंड डेवलपिंग उनका डेटा का और उनके रॉ डेटा जितने भी हो गए हैं उस पर जो भी वर्कआउट हम लोग करते हैं, उनके एसक्यूएल पे काम करना, या वो दैट इज द बैक एंड के लिए हो गया आपका. यहाँ पे जब आप ब्लॉकचेन पे काम करेंगे तो यहाँ पे दिस जावास्क्रिप्ट को आप ट्रफल ये आपका एक प्लेटफॉर्म प्रोवाइड कराएगा, फ्रेमवर्क प्रोवाइड कराएगा ट्रफल, जिस प्लेटफॉर्म पे, इस फ्रेमवर्क पे आप अपना वर्कआउट करेंगे। और गणेश, गणेश आपका क्या होता है, इसमें आपका दिस इज द एक, ये आपको होस्ट, आपने यहाँ पे ट्रफल के हेल्प से और जावास्क्रिप्ट की लैंग्वेज से आपने अपना एक ब्लॉकचेन डेवलप कर लिया है, बट उसको आपको होस्ट करना है फॉर द होस्टिंग पर्पस। एक टेस्टिंग होस्टिंग के लिए हम गणेश लेते हैं, और ये आपको होस्टिंग प्रोवाइड कराता है, फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट ही आपको प्रोवाइड कराता है। नॉर्मली जो भी सबसे ज़्यादा ब्लॉकचेन पे काम होता है वो बिटकॉइन या इथेरियम पे काम होता है, ये आपको इथेरियम प्रोवाइड्स कराएगा कॉइन्स। ये थोड़ा सा बेसिक्स आप लोग को मतलब प्री रिक्विसाइट है ये इसके लिए, ये थोड़ा सा आपको देखना पड़ेगा। माई बेसिक एम इज टू डेवलप अ रोड मैप इन द field of AI, ML and the blockchain. इन शॉर्ट में अगर बात करता हूँ किसी कंपनीज की, व्हाट आर द मेजर कंपनीज where you can go, these are the Microsoft, Amazon, Cognizant, IBM, and up to so on. As far as the package is concerned, if you have a sound knowledge of again Solidity and JavaScript, then minimum to minimum 15 to 20 lakhs will be the package. Now there are the few questions in your mind arises. You all are in the second year or in the third year, sir. How can we start and how can we initiate this one? In a nutshell, if I tell, एक nutshell में अगर मैं बताऊं तो it is very very important, all the guys, you must have a very sound knowledge of the Java as well as the Python for nowadays. ठीक है, अभी हमने जो थोड़ा बहुत मेरा इंक्लिनेशन था वो ब्लॉकचेन की वजह से था। अगर मैं AI ML के लिए भी बात करता हूँ, अगेन इन द फील्ड ऑफ AI and ML, you must have a sound knowledge of Python, statistics. What is this ML? Machine learning. Machine learning is nothing but it is the congestion, or it is the combination of the statistics as well as the computer science engineering. किसी भी प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज में अगर आप स्टैटिस्टिक्स के हेल्प से परफॉर्म करते हैं, दैट विल कम अंडर द मशीन लर्निंग. So you have a very sound knowledge of probability, statistics, as well as the ADA, exploratory data analysis. These are the basic things which you must have know. Fine. Then there are few things like as from where we can learn this. It is very obvious. Chandigarh University is a big university and a great university. From there you can learn, from your professors, from your faculty members you can learn. But apart from that, if you are at the home, you can learn. You can use some platforms like a Coursera, edX, Simply Learn, Scalar, and Pixel Test. Like this, there are a lot of the platform available which provide a certification program and this knowledge as well. As for the Coursera concerned, the Coursera, the fees of the Coursera is bit high, around 7,000 to 8,000. But there is some provision of this. If you are a student, then you can apply a form to fill for this. I suppose it will be free. Then there is some provision. There is a provision for the students. Next is what will be the now, as you told me, there are some research scholars, then it is very good for them also to work on this blockchain technologies. एक ये भी बहुत बेसिक सा पॉइंट होता है कि कई आपके प्रोफेसर या फैकल्टीज मेंबर इंसिस्ट करते हैं कि यू मस्ट हैव टू पब्लिश अ पेपर और इन द लास्ट ईयर, इन द प्री फाइनल ईयर. What is the importance of that publishing a paper, research paper? It has very great importance, because the very first thing which will be seen during the interview, that will be your resume, your 2-page resume. And in most of the cases, the resume, the pattern of the resume will be same like this. Everyone has completed his 10th, 12th, and the BTech percentage, the same branch, same of the courses. How you will differ from the others? ये आप कैसे प्रूव करेंगे आप कैसे अलग हो? Through their minor projects, through the research papers only, you can be a differ from the others. अगर आप में ये कैपेबिलिटी है कि आप एक छोटे छोटे माइनर प्रोजेक्ट्स खरीदना शुरू कर दीजिए सेकंड ईयर, थर्ड ईयर ऑनवर्ड से ही, until unless you will not do the any type of the project, you will not able to learn any of the programming language. जब आप प्रोजेक्ट करते हैं तो आप फंसते हैं, जब आप फंसते हैं तभी आपको एक नई चीज पता चलती है। तो वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज द प्रोजेक्ट. टू डू द प्रोजेक्ट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. Clear? What type of the project should be, you can discuss with your mentor, you can discuss with your faculty members. Is there any queries regarding this?
I think one of the questions, sir, would be that, what is the route forward? Like, should a person do certificate program or should a master's program should be the next route? And what makes you more employable in the industry?
Otherwise not clear. Hello?
Hello? Ashutosh ji, did you hear my question or should I repeat? Am I audible, guys?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible, but sir is facing network issue. Ma'am.
Okay, all right.
There's this question that I have to ask in the beginning. Like,
Yeah.
as you said that you're a career counselor and you must have seen various students over the years. So what I wanted to ask is, apart from what sir just mentioned, that you should have research papers, and so apart from that, what do you think are the things that can make our profile stand out?
Right. So that's a beautiful question. Before I come to that, and I don't know, Ashutosh ji, can you hear me? Okay, so I think he's still facing network issues. So what, both in India and abroad, what, universities, what even companies are looking for is how you have actually demonstrated interest in the area that you actually want employed. Yes, sorry. Yeah. So they are looking at demonstrated interest. So apart from, I would say definitely research papers definitely help. So show that you are actually going deeper into a concept. Internships are very, very good way of showing interest, and show related projects. Just don't do random internships. I've done this internship and that internship. It is very important to do related stuff. Even if you're not clear in the first and second year that what area are you of, computer science is what stream, network, ML. And I know, many of you haven't decided till the second year what are you interested. The second year, at least show related work. Don't be too random in your choice that, okay, today I'm graphic design, tomorrow I want to do something in network security. So you should have a plan, and that plan should be resume. All right, so these things really matter. Certificate courses really count, like sir said. Decks, these courses really help, but again, it should match up to the story. So I always tell my students that your story should add up. It should not look that you are someone who has taken hundreds of things and it's not just adding up. So do two things, but do it so wholeheartedly that the university or the company is convinced that yes, you are the best person. So I feel that every person needs to be a marketing person before being a technical person. They need to market themselves. Okay, Ashutosh ji, can you hear us? Are you there with us? Hello, Ashutosh, are you there with us still? Okay, I think he's still facing issues. All right, so I'll continue on that. So
Manvi
I
ma'am,
think every
I would
person needs
like
to market themselves.
Manvi ma'am, I would like to extend your
Yes.
question. Like members and research scholars are also a part of this event, right? So, what are the career opportunities or future aspects for abroad in case of them if they're looking for research oriented?
Sorry, your voice was breaking in between. So you're saying what are the opportunities for research scholars abroad?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, so there are immense opportunities for research scholars. You can go into research, and there are also a lot of policy think tanks that want to research on policies related to information technology. Like, I have a opportunity ongoing, and I would like to invite all the people who are really, really interested but are very, very serious. We are only looking at serious interns. So we have something called a Horizon Institute, okay, which is doing a policy and research analysis for the government on Web3 technologies and blockchain. Again, so if you are a research scholar, if you are a fellow person who would like to work on something and are very serious about exploring Web3, blockchain, cryptocurrency, then you're welcome to apply to this opportunity. Similarly, abroad also there are universities that are conducting high-end research. So if you have a research proposal, how can I be a part of the ongoing research in the university? So the first thing to keep in mind for all research students is to understand the area of research a university is into, and then align your interest in a similar area and write to them. Okay, like Canada, they have something called an MAPC, okay, masters, which is a research based program, and they have heavy scholarships for MAPC programs. The only thing you need to do is get in touch with your supervisor, tell them that this is your area of interest, and reach out with an application. So the opportunities in research are immense, and there are a lot of funding available in research. It's just that you need to know that what are you see, everything begins with self awareness. First you need to decide what you're interested in, and then you need to apply for the same. All right.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That one piece of advice I'm going to take away from here, that the story should add up. Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome. So what other questions do we have? Ashutosh ji, are you available now? Can you hear us?
I'm sorry to interrupt. I just need a little favor from your side. There are some background noises from your end.
Okay, I will just ensure that they are not there. Just give me a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it better?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. All right. Great.
Thank you, ma'am. We do understand this is a family time. Thank you so much for your cooperation.
Yep. So what other questions do we have?
If I may, ma'am, like do international when it comes to international companies when they hire from abroad, so do we have like a selective advantage, you'd say, or a disadvantage? Because since we're not of the we don't belong to their country, and we're not.
See, definitely, every company is looking for experience. And if you have not illustrated a mastery in a skill or experience, they will not hire you, because for hiring you, they need to sponsor you and spend money on you. And they will only invest money on you if you have shown your excellence in something. So the first thing is actually show expertise in one area of interest and make it so good that it makes you stand apart. Secondly, why we have masters opportunities abroad is it gives you opportunity to explore employment in that country. That's why I say that if you would like, go for a master's abroad in a country that offers great job opportunities in AI and CS. Go for a master's on scholarship, explore opportunities, and at the same time, then the job opportunities of that country open to you. So if you would like to explore a country, the best way is to pursue a master's or even a PhD program in that country, and then you're open to all the job opportunities in that country. Yeah.
All right, ma'am. Thank you so much.
So, like, I was saying, talking about this policy research and strategy internship. So, a career in CS is not just limited to coding and technology and developer. You can also combine other skills. So, if you feel that you're a great researcher, if you also would like to work with the government in policy development, you can work in policy of web technologies and in, even in information science. So, I would be happy if you would like to share resumes with me if you are actually seriously interested in a policy research based internship. And, I can share the details of the same with the IEEE team, and they can share it on whatever medium you guys have. All right. So apart from this, I think, as she mentioned, we have other internship opportunities too. So we have internship opportunities in UI UX design. We have internship opportunities in web development. We have internship opportunities in graphic design. So we would be happy to support students, because I feel internship is the best way to get hands-on experience, and it adds to your profile. But again, like I said, just don't be like, today I'm grabbing an opportunity to I should take it. You should really have an interest in that, okay? Because a lot of times I get interns, but after 2 weeks they don't turn up, because I think the interest is lacking. So if you are really committed to the job, then take the internships, because otherwise, it plays back with, a bad name with the companies too, that, the student is not serious and they might not give you the best LOR, which is, I think, a must in case you would like to apply for jobs or even study abroad. All right.
And guys, so I hope this is the best thing we can get for you, and do participate and grab things. Some students are keen to know what is the procedure to apply the internships.
So I think you need to get in touch with your IEEE team, and we have shared the details with them. Or what you can do is, we can share a form here, and whoever's interested can leave their name, number, and email ID on that, and my team will get back to them. And I would say that it would be much easier, I'm sharing, I don't know if I should be sharing my email ID here, that the IEEE team will decide. If they want, I can share my email ID, and you can directly email your resumes to me with the position you'd like to apply for, and my team can get in touch with you. All right, but the details of all the internships, I'll share it with the team, and they can share it, with you guys.
Guys, things will be available on our website, and do check it. And if you find any difficulty, we are there to help you out.
Right, and especially the Horizon internship is a very, very selective internship. We are maximum people that are applying are from, fields where actually they've shown at least 2 years of interest in that field. So I would say that only if you're serious, please apply, because it's something to do with a policy think tank made by the government, and you'll be working with all the bureaucrats. So make sure that you are actually putting your best foot forward. All right.
Don't worry, guys. Definitely today we will be also sharing the Google form where you can add to this. And ma'am has said correctly, do take the full advantage of the internship. Please don't leave the things in between, because this will affect our correct source as well. It is really difficult for us to bring such good people and offer you internships in future as well.
Guys, any other questions you have?
So students are asking, is it a research internship? I think we have web development, content writing, graphic designing, and UI UX, right, ma'am?
So these 4 we have. In addition to this, I have just shared another opportunity, which is policy research and strategy in Web3 technologies, blockchain, metaverse, and cryptocurrency. So this is a policy think tank. It's a policy and research internship in web technologies.
And ma'am, can you just share what is the eligibility of this?
I will share. So probably I cannot share it right now, but I will share it with your group members, and you can probably share it on your website. I will share the exact details of this internship.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. So guys, any other question? So the next question is, ma'am, is there any prerequisite?
Yes, the prerequisite is that you should be from a computer science field, a background. So probably you should be pursuing either a bachelor's or a master's in computer science. You should be interested in Web3 technologies, or blockchain, cryptocurrency, metaverse, or desire to develop and strengthen ecosystem in India and globally around all these technologies. So these are the main areas, and have some experience working in this area. So these are the main prerequisites.
And what if for your research internship, if any PhD scholar or anything?
Oh, we would be happy to take PhD scholars and even fellows in this one.
Yeah, thank you so much. So the next question is there any experience barrier?
Not really. So we have right now positions open for all, all people. Like, we are looking at students as well, and we are looking at experts as well. So right now we are welcoming, we are just creating this think tank. So we are welcoming applications. But again, it is selective. Not everybody who's sharing your resume will be selected. So there's a complete selection committee on this, and we'll be interviewing you to actually select interns from this one. All right.
Yeah, one question, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes. Actually, I just wanted to know, do companies in overseas accept interns?
Overseas, no. So what happens is, like I said, first you need to go, on probably a study visa or a skilled visa to that country, and then you can apply for opportunities. It's very, very difficult that somebody would just hire you right out of college on an internship or job and sponsor you in that country. There are a lot of graduates within the country that are looking for jobs, and really hiring somebody from outside would be only top 1% of the cream that has done something unique and really made out that, okay, I can really help the company. So either you are that, amongst that cream, or I would say the second way is to utilize opportunities in higher education, explore the landscape and job opportunities in that country, and then apply for internships. So in Canada and US and other countries, there are programs with internship opportunities called co-ops. So that means within the program, you get an opportunity to intern, then you make connections, and then you go on to finding jobs. All right.
So guys, to add on this, Manvi ma'am, today I think Edu board is going to share the feedback form so that
Yes.
they can directly connect with you for the internships and other informations as well. So I'll like to add one more interesting question. What if the students are asking, is it a stipend based internship?
So I think total in all we have shared 5 internships. The first 4 are stipend based. This one is, it depends upon how much experience you bring, the research one, and your stipend will be dependent on that. If you're a complete fresher, there might not be any stipend, because again, the experience is only very, very recognized. But if you might bring in some experience, you're a PhD fellow, there would be a stipend involved, yes. So it really depends on what you're bringing to the table, how much you're contributing back to the policy think tank. If you're contributing a lot, we'll definitely not, we'll definitely recognize your efforts. We'll not make you just work like, for free. But if you're just there to learn, so definitely we are not the ones who can actually afford to, make you learn we pay you while you learn. So yes, so I don't think we'll be able to pay you then. But for the other internships that we have shared on UI, UX, web development, graphic design, and content writing, it is a stipend-based internship.
The ma'am, next question is, could you please share your LinkedIn profile with us?
Sure. Somebody from my team, Himanshu, are you there? Please share the form and my profiles on the chat, please.
So guys, feedback link is being shared by the team, the core team who is offering you the internship. So do fill it clearly and grab the chance to get an internship, right?
Right. So I'm not sure if my team member is muted. Just hold on. I'm in the meantime leaving my email ID, and I think the team will share the form with you and all the other details with you.
Rajat ma'am has, I think, already corrected UG and PG students both can apply for the internship, right, ma'am?
Yes. Yeah. But please make sure when you're sending in your resumes, number one, please tag us what post are you applying for, which internship are you applying for, and make sure you tailor your CV to that. A lot of times I just see students sending random CVs. Make sure you actually tailor your CV to the position you're applying to. Make us understand what skill set you'll bring to that particular position. I just don't want to know that you've led or organized this and organized that while not showing content. Okay. Yeah, so I think we've shared the form with you. Please fill this up, and we will be getting back, on this form.
So one more question, ma'am. It is understood before applying, it have to invest a good amount of time learning a skill and have to be consistent with it. But unfortunately, I'm a dull consist. Yes. How can I work consistently? I'm asking this in general.
I'm
asking this in general.
I did not
So I'll repeat the question.
Okay, I did not hear the second part. Yeah.
Okay, it is understood before applying it. Have to invest a good amount of time learning a skill and have to be consistent with it. But unfortunately, I'm dull consistent. How can I work consistently? I'm asking this in journal.
Okay, so it's not only you. There are a lot of people who face issues with consistency and who procrastinate and face a lot of issues. So I think the first thing we all need to work is on our brain health and on how to actually build good habits. I'm saying this because I'm also a brain health coach. I'm also a health coach, and I'm also, I've also studied psychology. So coming from that, the first thing is, because I feel everything in life is achieved with persistence. If we can't do that, we'll things halfway, right? So the first and easiest way to actually build persistence is, number one, put an alarm every day for doing that thing for 10 minutes. I'm not asking an hour. I'm not asking 2 hours of hard work. I'm just saying 10 minutes. Start small. Take small steps every day. Once you start achieving some small success, you'll feel good about yourself. And then you'll be able to take bigger steps. Like a lot of times I meet students, they hate reading. I say start 5 minutes a day. Okay. Once you achieve 5 minutes a day for 40 days, trust me, you will start reading 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And that's how we create consistency. All right. And again, when I am talking about skill set, I'm not talking that learn Python, learn this and learn that and learn that. Show me one skill that you're really, really good at. Maybe that's what I need, and that's what will make you actually get employed. I hope that answers the question. Yeah.
Ma'am, being someone who's very interested in content writing, so what do you think I have, like, as you said that my resume should reflect that I can bring something to the company.
Right.
So what do you think I should do in order to reflect upon my content writing skills?
So again, content writing can be in a lot of areas. It can be in technical areas. So first, define your industry. What type of content do you like writing? Okay, and within that, then you show how much are you getting deeper into the content, and have you been able to create some readership around it? Maybe because somewhere, if you're really passionate, even with your own things you like, you'll be able to create a readership around it. Sometimes even if I check your personal Insta, it might have a lot of following. Why? Because whatever you write resonate with people, right? So that's where we say that, are you truly passionate about what you're doing or not?
So thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome.
My content will be more motivated to look forward.
I am not able to hear you, sorry.
I'm audible now, ma'am.
Yeah.
So with this answer, I hope my content will be more motivated and look forward for the more content in the future events.
Right. So I think thank you for having us, and it was a pleasure to be here. I think I'll be there with you guys again tomorrow, and we'll get you some more insights. I hope I was not that boring, and you will be able to take one more session from me. Yeah.
We really look forward to having more of these sessions with you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
It was a treat listening to you.
Any more questions?
Ma'am, we'll be taking 2 more questions. People, those who want to ask their questions, can you raise your hand? People, those who can unmute themselves and want to ask a question. So there are so many good comments for you, ma'am. This session was really very informative. I can see in the chat section. If there's no question, we can proceed with the further part of this session. Anchors, over to you.
Thank you, Vaibhav sir.
Thanks, Nanda ma'am, for the appreciation.
I believe if all the queries have been answered, we can proceed further. So we'd like to appreciate Sumangi ma'am. Please convey our regards on ITBC behalf to Ashutosh sir for delivering such an insightful session. So the journey was really tough with us. It did always happen in online events. So never mind. At the end, we are on to one of the most concluding part from Sir and as well as from your side. So please, on his behalf, please receive our token of appreciation for Ashutosh Sir for delivering such an insightful session.
Thank you so much. And I also thank Ashutosh sir, for actually sharing his insight. He's doing great work in AI and ML, and he's given us some great tools to start with, what languages to start with, how to actually start, taking up courses in this field. So probably, guys, take those notes and go forward and actually grab that skill set, because again, there are a lot of employment opportunities in this area. And if Indian government actually adopts some part of cryptocurrency in the future, it might just open a lot of doors. So research about careers of 2030 and start working on skill set. I feel the career landscape is changing, and it has become more research, design, and development oriented. So focus on skill sets rather than degrees. Okay, focus on what skill sets you have and how that skill set is making you employable for the future. All right.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for making this session an engaging one. IEEE CU student branch expresses its gratitude to Mr. Ashutosh Shukla and Manvi Bansal for being here and making this session an insightful one. A special thanks to all the mentors, faculty members, and most importantly, all the attendees for their great participation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, the IEEE team. Thank you so much.
And guys, stay connected with us. Tomorrow, once again, we will be happy to host Manvi ma'am again for the next another round of opportunities for you.
Guys, before you leave, I would like to you to all to turn on your cameras for a group picture, if you may. Thank you, everyone.